Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 2nd of September. Now guys, I don't know what's happening with my phone. For some reason it's on some sort of soft focus mode. I've tried to clean the lens, I've done everything. So I've basically just given up at the minute and I'm just leaving it, meaning I'm meant to look very soft this morning. Well, I'm sorry if I'm a little blurry, but it gives a little bit of that mystical feel to the video, doesn't it? Cheers everyone, I've got my coffee. Sorry guys, look, I haven't got back to a lot of your comments yet, but I will today. It's Saturday morning here, so got a little bit more time. I had a bit of a busy day yesterday and I got a bit overwhelmed with things. And we know the ailments and our little aches and pains sometimes cause us a few problems, but I'm still sleeping well, still going well on the valerian tea. So that's a really good thing, guys. Valerian root tea, if anyone's needing sleep out there. The other thing I wanted to mention was, oh, sorry guys, I got the music wrong yesterday. I said it was the angels that sang Don't Worry, but it actually wasn't. I got it wrong. I used to go to a lot of concerts, guys, and these two bands used to play together. So you'd get the Radiators on before the Angels, and it's the Radiators who actually sing Coming Home. I'm Coming Home is called the song, which is probably appropriate too. So it's the Radiators called Coming Home. But I did love the Angels as well. They were a huge band in the like 80s. Sorry guys, just to totally muddle you up. The other thing was, there was something I was going to tell you guys. Oh, I'm just loving hearing about the Blade Runners in the UK taking down all the cameras. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my God, I just so love it. Keep feeding me those stories, guys, because I'm loving everybody waking up and fighting back against the garbage and BS that they're trying to dish out to us. Now, yesterday, guys, and I've lost my glasses. I'm just going to read you this little saying out of, I told you guys this afternoon about Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. He's great. He's on YouTube. Go check him out if you haven't. And I just opened the book just now to this little, I'm going to read it to you. It's called The Good Samaritans, which reminded me of the BS Detectives, Braveheart, Biker, Freedom Fighter, Maverick, Rebels. And it's just a little paragraph, so I'm just going to read it to you. And it's about monks. Monks know that one can't plant a garden of beautiful flowers and leave it to thrive on its own. We have to be gardeners of our own lives, planting only the seeds of good intentions, watching to see what they become and removing the weeds that spring up and get in the way. How cute is that? How cute is that? We keep removing the weeds, guys. Isn't that a beautiful little saying? We are. We're growing and planting seeds all over the place, aren't we? We're still doing it, guys. And we're standing back and watching things grow. But if we get any awful weeds, we just pull them out, chuck them away. We don't fall for the garbage, nonsense and BS that they're feeding us, do we, guys? So, yeah, I really like that. He's got some really beautiful things in that book as Jay Shetty. And so go check out some of his videos today over the weekend. It's very interesting. All right, I'll close my eyes, guys. If you are new, please consider subscribing. If you can find the subscribe button, please feel free to comment down below. We know YouTube plays around my comments, so if I don't get back to you, I will at some stage when I receive them. They put them all in different places. They don't put them all under my videos, so it's very frustrating. I have to go into my studio and try and find them, and that's why it takes me a little longer, guys, so bear with me. And hit the like buttons, guys. You know, that helps me a lot because it makes people think, oh, this video is worth watching. So I'll close my eyes, we'll get started, we'll see what comes up. Oh, it's funny then, because I was getting visuals of Panda, meaning Xi, the communist country. If you knew, here we use a lot of code words. But I'm actually getting China, meaning Canada. Canada's moving forward. Oh, and I said yesterday that Trudeau's swooshing out his red carpet really fast now. He is implementing and pushing and implementing and pushing his reset carpet out. We know that he is. You guys are giving me good feedback too. We know he's really pushing. Look, and the thing is, as much as it's frustrating to observe and watch and all this, guys, you got to remember these things wake people up. The more that they push and push and try to do lockdowns and mandates and all this crap again, the more that it wakes people up, because people will fight back against it. Not all, we know, not all, we know there's going to be a few still stuck in the mass psychosis. But see, the mass psychosis too, what we've got to remember, guys, is that was around the jab. That wasn't, well, it was around the jab, but it was more around the virus. So these elites are trying to use that again to put the fear in the people because they know that's the tool that works. But the thing is, it's starting to phase and fizzle out with the people because they're tired of it. They want to get on with their lives. Who wants to live their lives walking around not walking around in lockdown, but walking around wearing masks and all this crap and having to line up for your jabs and all this? It's just getting repetitive. It's Groundhog Day. People don't want it. Oh, not just us. We were never on it, actually. We were never in it, were we? But these people, I told you they've slipped the bubble denial suits. A lot of them have taken them off. They're not denying this anymore. We keep talking about it here. Every one of us is starting to hear about people who are waking up because we're sharing it. And thank you guys for doing that because it confirms that people are seeing the truth. They're starting to use their logical mind, which they couldn't use during the mass psychosis. Logic never came into it. It never came into it. You know, they were getting jabbed after jab after jab. They were still getting sick, but they couldn't even look over here to all of us and realise, hang on, they're not getting sick. They were supposed to be dropping dead on the ground, like it was shown in China. Like, why aren't they dropping dead on the ground? Actually, they're not even getting a head cold because they're taking their vitamin D, C and zinc, as most of us know here. But they couldn't even, like, look. The bubble denial suit had them not looking, but the suits are off. They're starting to realise. Yay! Oh, it's so good, isn't it, guys? All right. But that's what I'm getting for Canada. He's really pushing. He's pushing again. And he's trying to, Trudeau's trying to do it all really quickly. Quick. And we know what happened last time. Yes, Ottawa protests. Fingers that happens again. But, God, he really did shut people down, didn't he? But again, all the inquiries, nothing ever comes of it. We know. So every time we hear Senate inquiry or something here in Australia, we just all roll our eyes, us freedom fighter mavericks, and just go, yep, and nothing will come of that. Just like I keep saying, the Hunter Biden event. Oh, God, what a laugh. Oh, okay, we'll have the big hearing of Hunter Biden. It'll just go away and disappear, and then we'll focus back on Trump again. God, you guys in America, it must just fry your brains over there, honestly. All right, hang on. I'm getting Hawaii. Let's see what's happening there. Oh, there's a lot of disgust in Hawaii. We know there is. We would be getting it all on our feeds, guys, about this Maui fires. There's so much dodgy crap. And it was interesting because I watched actually a video about some TikTok videos or something last night. And it was exactly saying how, like, these fires started. There was, like, sort of nothing, and then there was a big flash of light behind the trees. But now they're saying, well, 1 minute, see, there's all different stories, isn't it? 1 minute they're saying the wires touched and hit each other or fell down or something onto the trees. But now they're saying the trees actually fell down, like conveniently the trees fell on the wires. Like, who was chopping down the trees? I'm guessing the trees weren't just rotting away. Lots of stories coming out about Hawaii. It's waking an enormous amount of people up too, guys. It really is. It's waking a lot of people up that something's fishy, something's dodgy. The maths ain't adding up. You know, it's not adding up. We're getting the maths equations again, you know. Beautiful Hawaii plus fires equals total destruction. Like, that's the sum, what I'm getting. Like people are like, how did we become completely destructed? What's the word? How did we end up in this destruction and chaos? This is probably a better way of putting it. That's what I'm getting. So there's a lot coming out around this. We all know on this channel, we know they're building their elite islands. They want their islands. We've been getting this for over a year, haven't we, guys? That they're wanting to build their little islands globally. So none of us can jet set into them, that only they can. It's unbelievable. So they need to kind of white place out. Look what's happening in California. We all know there. Lots going on in California. All right, let's keep going. But I do feel that a lot of people, and it's not just the awake ones like us that are seeing all this. Other people, they're not wearing denial suits now. They're starting to look. They're looking, crime investigation board. I always talk about them doing their crime investigations and working it all out now, guys. They are. They're starting to piece together. Oh, this is weird. We've had terrible fires in Greece. We've had fires in Canada. And now there's been these huge, super huge destructive fires in Maui, in Hawaii. Oh, and it wasn't even the volcano that did it, which you would think it would have been. No, just come out of the blue, boom. And someone actually had a good point as well the other day around this. And they actually said, guys, that the bitumen wasn't melted, which is very interesting, isn't it? Because the cars were melted, the tyres were melted, everything was melted. But pretty much some things were intact, as we know here. Certain trees, certain buildings, roads didn't melt. God, bitumen can melt on a really hot day. I've seen bitumen when we've had really bad, like, heat waves and things. I've seen parts of the bitumen melt. And I know you guys would have. So, do question. A lot of questions, but it's not just us questioning, so that's the main thing. All right. I'm getting New Zealand. I feel like the focus is going to be on New Zealand soon. All eyes are going to be on New Zealand. And I don't think it's around the voting. And I don't think it's around that. I think he's, we know Hippo's on the world stage. We know he's a VIP, very important person now. That's Chris Hipkins, if you're new here and you're not sure what I'm talking about. Prime Minister of New Zealand. I feel like you guys are going to be on the world stage for, you know what it could be? It could be around the global economy. I don't even think it's renewables. I feel like you're going to start implementing something around the economy. God, I hope it's not the credit scoring for you guys, but I do feel it's going to be about the economy. And it might be that Hippo really sells his pitch to the world like, well, we've done this and we've managed to get out of debt, like from CV and all that crap, you know how much debt every government's in. I feel like he's going to be put, well, it's probably not him. These elites try and pump everyone up, see, and they try to feed the egos of people. We know that they do, and we know how competitive they all are. So I do feel like this is going to be something that's really going to put maybe Hippo on the world stage. And I feel like Elbow, because we know how close Hippo and Elbow are, I feel like Elbow's helping him too. He's propping him up. He's wanting him to be recognised for the things that he's done. Like, even Elbow's okay with it, because Elbow's got his other projects he's doing over here, i.e. The Voice for Indigenous, which disaster. So I feel like this could be around the economy, how they've built their financial structures up in New Zealand, or things are really improving. And see, this could be how he's going to try and sell his vote for the little people. Like, you know, despite everything we've gone through, we're in a much better financial position now because me, VIP, Hippo, has led you guys out of the darkness and into the light, and it's shown me all the money. Him throwing like lots of not dollar bills, $100 bills in the air, and he's throwing like money around, but he's doing it in a joyous way. Like, we're a very wealthy country, New Zealand. That's what I'm getting for Hippo. He's going to portray that to the people, but he's going to be recognised for it, I feel, because they feel that could win him votes, because we know he's WEF puppet. We all know that here, and they want him to get in. They want him to get in. They don't want him to have to battle and fight. And unfortunately, as most of us know here too, a lot of these voting things seem a little rigged. Hopefully not. But I think we're going to be hearing about the economy of New Zealand soon. And how wonderful, and how it's flourishing as he throws all his notes everywhere. I don't know how he's going to do that if you go to a cashless society. He'll be throwing plastic credit cards and debit card, or credit cards actually. Oh God. So that's what I'm getting. There's going to be a lot of talk around your economy in New Zealand. All right. It could even be he's like this miracle worker who's saved you guys from a lot of taxes. He's given you a lot of tax breaks. So it could be that kind of thing. He's going to give small business tax breaks. And oh, he's just incredible, isn't he? I feel like that's going to happen in New Zealand. Oh, bloody Hippo. on his throne still. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Europe. Oh, God. I'm getting Europe. It's a wonderland, but it's a wonderland, not a fun wonderland. It's people are wondering. I'm getting in Europe that people waking up, not you guys if you live in Europe here, people are wondering. It's showing me the little one curiosity face, the emoji with the hand on the chin, like the questioning. People are wondering in Europe what the hell's going on. That's what I'm getting for Europe. People are wondering. Look, the fact that they're wondering is good, guys, because that means that they're uncertain, they're unsure, that they're getting their knowing. See, what's happening, you got to remember, when people are waking up and we're aware of it, their senses are opening, they're getting more intuitive, they're in tune to their surroundings and what information they're being fed, and they're starting to work out what's right and what's wrong, and it's happening in Europe. People are starting to be curious is probably the word, be curious. And it's true because they don't, and I say it every week, I know I say it every week, they don't know about the reset like us. People aren't the BS detectives. They don't do their detective work like us. They're starting to on their crime investigation board, but they're not like us, and they don't go, what the hell's this? And then the research and everything pops up for us like, and just lands in our lap, and we get the information because we get a gut feeling and a sense. But these people now, they're having to come into their own awarenesses. They're starting to get a sense and a knowing and a feeling, and that's what's happening. This is in Europe because it ain't adding up. It's the maths equations again. Nothing's adding up. Like 15-minute cities, you know, cashless society does not, it's showing me across, like the sum's wrong, does not equal freedom. It does not equal freedom. And then it's got in the red pen, it's like marking a maths paper. It's crossed out freedom and it's got total control. Total control equals total control. Oh no. Oh my God. That's what the people in Europe are starting to see. All right. How about we pull some cards, guys, today? We haven't had some cards for a while. Let's pull some. What will we pull? Let's pull some foxfires. We like these. Hey, guess what I found? I was just in my daughter's room before. You know how I said I swapped rooms? And I was, well, I've been sort of sleeping in different rooms, getting different energy. And we talk about feng shui and all that here. Just for my neck, because my neck's been so sore. My knee's still bad. It is. And look what I found. Ooh, a bit of geisha. I forgot she had this. She's one of those, you know, peering over the fence, protecting ourselves. I just had to share it with you. I think it's from Thailand. Yes, it would be. It's from Thailand because my daughter's Thai, as most of you saw on my thumbnail the other day. I adopted her when she was 2 from Bangkok. So let's pull the, but yeah, I thought that was cute. I found it. So keep protecting yourself is the message. When I saw that fan was like, yeah. Keep protecting yourself. Get your fan up or stay behind the fence like Wilson off Wilson's World if you still need to, guys. Let's pull some of these ones. Shadow Dancer. We do kind of dance in the shadows, don't we? If you think about that card, it's like a split really, isn't it? Like we come out in the open, but then we kind of hide away if we have to. It's like we retreat. We get that card retreat a lot. That reminds me of that Shadow Dancer. You're kind of dancing around, enjoying your life, but then when you got to retreat, you kind of do for protection. We certainly don't dance. Most of us here, our dancing days are over. We've kind of concluded, haven't we, guys? Because we're not big on movement. We're a bit slower these days. I keep saying to my hubby, and I don't know if you guys are the same, I always say, is this old age? Is this just me getting old? Like, is this what old age is? Like, I don't know. Sometimes just say that as well. We know it's to do with the ascension, and it is parts of our body letting go of old. Oh, that's what I just want to say to you guys too. Don't forget to put your questions down below. For my healer, we're doing the question and answers on Wednesday. You can ask her anything about healing as well, guys, because she's really gifted in reading, like, for example, I said horses, animals, people. She's amazing at that. So you can ask her things about the ascension process as well. and the things we're currently going through. How do we heal these ailments? You can ask her things like that. She's absolutely incredible and gifted at healing as well. Or coming of age. Coming of age. It's beautiful, isn't it? These foxfires coming of age, which is us. We talk about our wisdom, our knowledge, and we also talk about how we've still got our marbles. I keep saying we've still got our brain power, our capacity to think, our wisdom, our knowledge. Oh, this jumped out. Oh, there's two here, guys. Oh, look, make a wish. The dragon energy we love and the butterflies emerging. Make a wish. Oh, and look, we're wishing upon a star. Now I'm getting that song, When You Wish Upon a Star, Your Dreams Come True. Who sings that song? When you wish upon a star, there's no difference who you are. That's the song I'm getting. So we have to keep just, I guess that's just focusing on things happening and being revealed and the truth, and I wish that people wake up. Dragon energy we always love because it is that wisdom and knowledge. Past lives, yeah, we're still moving through our past lives. We've had this one before with the parasol umbrella, and we're still sort of, look at the old costume and that, we've had this one before. We're still moving through parts of our, and I always tell you about Sister Shivani. She's really brilliant. Soul Connections on YouTube, look her up. She's absolutely beautiful to listen to. She talks about scars, which are our past life wounds, which come through like scars into our next life. It can be past lives or it can be this current life as well, guys, with that. Hang on. I might pull a couple of soul expression cards as well, guys. Let's see what we get. It's a beautiful day here. Oh, second day of spring and it's so lovely. I hope you guys are getting nice autumn weather overseas where you might be living. It's absolutely beautiful here. I'm going to get out, do a little spot of gardening. Actually, I've got to paint my house. I've been sanding my house down, but I'm not overdoing it. I'm just taking it lightly. Interconnected. I acknowledge that we are all interconnected in sending love to you. I send love to myself. Well, I think we all know we are interconnected. We're on a huge, like, energy, frequency, vibrational connection, aren't we? We talk about that all the time, don't we, guys? And we ain't going to get on the reset frequency, that's for sure. But I think we are all interconnected. That's why it's important to protect your energy from others that have a strange vibe, or, you know, using the fan, hiding yourself away, shadow dancing when you need to, get back in the shadows and just blend in. Source, you are divine, you are made of love, you are straight from source. Source to me is always who you are at the core of your being. The source gives you your strength and power as a person. Because when you know who you truly are, it's easier to navigate life, isn't it? When you're not being somebody that you're not. Like when you're true to yourself, it seems easier and more flowing to me. That's just how I view it anyway. Awareness. I lovingly allow my awareness to open. I surrender. I clear my vibration and my awareness grows. My vibration, what is that? Raises and my awareness grows. So we've got to keep clearing, like it says there. I clear my vibration, raises, my awareness grows, which is true. Because we're moving through to those next levels, aren't we, guys? We've got to keep clearing, decluttering. I've got all my windows open here. You know how you do your big spring opening up and freshening up the house? It's so nice. I've got all the windows open today for the first time in months and months. Feels good too. It feels good. Do a bit of clearing of the energy. We could probably burn some white sage, guys, couldn't we, around our houses? That would never hurt, would it? Around our bodies. Clear all that negativity. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot to say, I'm doing an affirmation card as an outcome. I haven't had one of these for a while. Don't rush things. When the time is right, it will happen. And I think we've had that before because we think of that as in the awakening. But I also feel like that's about us rushing things. Sometimes we get a little panicked. Like today I got up and it's Saturday, so I've got like all day. And I could feel myself starting, maybe that card was for me, guys. I started to panic a little bit, like, how am I going to get everything done? And because I can't walk very well, I'm much slower at vacuuming. And I'm sure you guys are the same with your ailments and aches and pains. It slows us down. But then I kept thinking, you know, I will get, I tried to change my self-talk, which is what Louise L. Hayes would say. And I started to go, no, I will get these things done and I will get through it. Like, it's not life and death if you don't vacuum a room, is it? But you know how in our minds we like things to be just nice because that makes us feel good because our home is our haven. So I did have a little bit of a tiny panic because I want to get washing out. The weather's nice. I want to do this. I want to shoot a video. I want to do that. And your mind starts to race. And I know you guys would understand what I'm saying. And I had to kind of pull myself back and just go, no, I've got to even make time to sit out in the sun for 10, 15 minutes a day and just be in the now. I remember saying it to myself earlier that I have to do that. I have to practice what I preach. We all have to practice that, don't we? Fitting in the time out as well. Because you can push yourself and then your knee will be really bad. For example, we can push ourselves too hard. So it's almost like the universe tells you to slow the pace down a little bit for a reason. I don't know what the reasons are sometimes, guys. I know I question it too. I miss being able to just walk normally because it puts my neck and everything out. And I know you guys are the same. You have a lot of neck and back problems and shoulders and different things, toes, feet. But we keep pushing forward. When we have a good day, we just move. We've got to keep moving. We just got to move forward somehow. And like I say, keep getting the help. We need the help to heal sometimes. There's nothing wrong with reaching out for help. It's like anything. If you don't move, you seize up. It's like the Tin Man again from The Wizard of Oz. If he doesn't get the oil, he all seizes up. So you don't want to sit around and be stagnant. And that's what we've been talking about a lot here, the stagnant energy. All right, let me see if there's anything to close with today, guys. I'm getting a little river band song. We've had this before, I think. Hang on. Help is on its way. I'll be there as fast as I can. Why are you in so much hurry? Is it really worth the worry? They're the words of the song. I'm not joking. So slow down and slow. You're going to have to listen to that song today. Little River Band. Hang on, help is on the way. I think that's what it's called. You'll find it anyway. Oh, hang on. Let me see if there's anything else today. They're giving us a clear message there, aren't they? Is it really worth the worrying? Well, it probably isn't because you get there in the end anyway, don't you guys? Like, we do put ourselves under a lot of pressure, the BS detectors and that, don't we? We're a bit perfectionists and a bit pedantic because we're very organised people. That's how we are. We're organised in our lives. We're probably all organised in our homes and everything, but we're organised in our minds too. We like our mind organised. I always tell you guys how I'm a person who has to write things down, lists for the day, or if I go shopping, or I'm a bit of a list person. I like to get things out of my head and onto paper. But that's just me. You guys might be different. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Well, this is weird. I'm getting, oh, this is weird left of center. I'm getting this quote that there's a lot more crooked cops in the world. Oh, no, that can't be good. But I think we all know there is. There has been, not all, I'm not categorizing all of them because I know there's some fantastic ones too. But there's a lot more crooked cops in the world. It's just saying to me that money speaks volumes. It's amazing what people will do for money. I think we all know probably the Maui fires could be something around that. But even some of the crime cases you get in the UK and that, you have a lot of questions around these things, don't you, sometimes? There's one at the moment in America. Is it that Idaho 4 case? It's so interesting. I like watching a bit of crime. I'm sure a few of you do too. And you question like, it's almost like the cops just want to wrap everything up and they can't be stuffed and they don't know how. I don't know. I won't categorise because I know that thing, but I am getting that message. There's a lot of crooked cops in the world. And God, imagine when the UN starts to take over. Oh, that's what you call crooked. Oh, my God. Oh, when they bring in all their military. It's not good. All right. I'm getting that song, A Whole New World, A Whole New World, A Whole New World. Da 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 ba da ba ba da ba. Is that off Aladdin? Oh, I don't know what it's off. It's one of those Disney things, but I'm getting a whole new world. We are coming into a whole new world. Everything is changing. Everything. It's great. It's so good. Oh, it's a whole new world where energy is going to flow. People will be happier. People won't be so materialistic. I want to know what they're going to do with the influencer world. I keep looking at that influencer world and I go, what the hell? If you haven't checked out Stephanie, is it Stephanie Lang? I think her name is on YouTube. She talks about influencers all the time. And so does Joey B. He's funny too. But you do think, oh, that ain't a normal world. Something's got to give with the influencer world on Instagram and TikTok. But I am getting, there's a whole new world coming, a whole new world, which is really positive and nice vibes, isn't it, guys, to think? Change from the shit show, clown show that we've been going through for the past 4 years and prior as well. It was a very materialistic world up to that CV pandemic event. I think you would all agree. People wanted the biggest house, the biggest car, the biggest everything. Their kids with this, everyone went to the poshest schools. You know, it was all image status. And all that in this world that's coming is being wiped out. Because people, it's going from the head space into the heart space. We know that it is. Let me see if there's anything to close off with today. Oh, the guides are going off on a bit of a tangent today, aren't they? The guides are showing me, they're showing all of us with our watering cans. Like I started the video with Jay Shetty's quote in there about the watering. We have to keep watering the seeds. Just keep watering the seeds. Get the fertilizer. Just keep creating growth in this world of ours. And that's by your frequency and vibration too. Just send good vibes to people. You know, I said that, was it yesterday, about just, the other day about my daughter, you know, just send the good vibes, even if they're in a mood or whatever. Just move yourself away, but just go, well, you know, I hope you settle down, because, you know, that's not my stuff. We have to just stay in our own good, strong vibe energy. And so that's your manifest. The guides keep saying, tell them. That's what you got to manifest today, the watering can. Any style, any colour, any way, it doesn't matter. You have to manifest the watering can. And also a sunflower. Sorry, they're saying, and a sunflower, because the sunflower, if you think of a sunflower, it brings such joy. It's so big, like a big happy face, isn't it? And it's yellow and it's bright, and it points towards the sun. If you see sunflowers, they always point towards the sun. They move themselves. They point towards the light. So I'm going to leave you with those two things today. A watering can and a sunflower to manifest, because we know manifesting is very important here to the awakening process, because it proves to you that you're on your right path and that you're allowing things into your life. So I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Look, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Take care. Please leave your questions down below if you want to ask my healing friend pretty much anything around how to, you know, get flow in our bodies, anything that you can think of. She's very receptive. She was excited. She suggested the Q&A. So go for it, guys. It's a good opportunity to ask someone who's got a lot of knowledge on energy and frequency and vibrations, because she's amazing with animals and people. All right, I'll say goodbye from Australia. Like buttons, comment, and please subscribe if you can find the button. All right, have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.